Hello, my name is Agapito, and today I will be going over my recommendations for a failed wetland restoration project. The Coal Mitigation Project is located in North Creek, Washington. My recommendations are as follows. I begin with the goals and missions set forth, and I change them to be more focused on restoration rather than aesthetics and recreationally driven. The design aspect will be altered first by its geomorphology and where the wetland is to be placed. Using the peat deposit as the basis for recreating the wetland, and also using site features such as elevation, gradient changes, and stream flow, this should prove to yield more successful results. The peat deposit is evidence of long-time water wetland presence as it takes thousands of years to accumulate such deposits. Also, I would not recommend rerouting the stream on the east side on top of the hill, as they did right here. We want to unstraighten and remeander the stream, which will allow creek overflow to feed the wetlands, and also position it so that the water does not drain too quickly. The major issue this project faced was lack of hydrologic conditions. A majority, if not all, issues that arose were due to this lack of hydrology. This could be addressed by designing some other sources of water input, such as urban surface water flow or groundwater that has been treated and rerouted to these wetlands. Furthermore, stream flow was projected to be higher than it actually was. The two sills that were placed were set to overflow into the wetland around 140 CFS. The average stream flow was around 30 CFS. I would recommend adapting a constant low flow stream to allow constant inundation of the wetland throughout the year. Setting overflow levels to 30 CFS on the sills in the northern portion, we could prevent such issues as reed canary grass overgrow and willow tree encroachment, both of which hydrology seems to be a key factor. The willow trees were planted to reduce open waters, provide shade, and thus lower water temperatures, which it proved to be successful. A little too successful, as they started to encroach other native species. The site already has alder trees, so if needed, we could switch the willows for the alders and use them in the same fashion. It appears that the reed canary grass was doing a great job filtering the water and increasing water quality. We could manage the reed canary grass through other means, but I do not believe that it will be an issue with these better hydrologic conditions, with these constant low flow stream. I also recommend using an adaptive management approach and constant monitoring. My proposed plan should look as follows. By unstraightening the stream and remeandering it, it should slow down surface flows and also provide overflow for the wetland in overflow conditions. The top sill will be set at 35 CFS. The wetland itself will be placed over the old peat accumulation, and the stream will not go over to the eastern border of the peat deposit. We will be using the alders instead of willows, and we will be using an adaptive management approach. The first 3 years, water flows were very low, so we would want to monitor these water flows and also provide other sources of water to the wetland, such as groundwater and treated surface water from urban areas.